Welcome to Nintencast. Today, Typhlosion and I are going to be talking about Nintendo Switch leaks and rumors. Okay, so first of all, I guess we're going to just talk about our opinions on the Nintendo Switch. So, Typhlosion, you want to just get started on that?
Sure. I don't know, my opinions on the Switch. I really don't like the name, in all honesty. I think
Really?
the NX sounds a lot better. I don't know.
I actually thought the same thing when I first heard it, but I guess now that I'm more used to hearing it, I like it better.
I kind of thought it would grow on me eventually. It still
You're on
hasn't,
me.
but maybe it'll change eventually. But
I have a friend who's calling it the NS.
okay, see that's
Yeah, I
worse.
know. I don't like it. Like, oh, guy, stop. You can't. No, just stop.
Um, but yeah, I think it's a cool idea. Like the fact that you can play it at home
Yeah.
and take it on the go. I think it's kind of cool.
Yeah, the concept's
Um,
cool.
Yeah, I'm glad it seems like when they threw out their third-party list of all those games and like the engines it'll support, I hope they use it on like the Wii U, how it started off like with third-party and then over time all the third-party kind of just went away and was just Nintendo. I like the fact that Skyrim's going to be on it. Bethesda's a really good video game company, I believe. Gives me some hope.
Yeah. I feel like this time they're gonna follow through with all the third-party support too, and as we saw in the trailer, uh, they didn't have any kids. I don't know if any of you guys noticed that, but they didn't have any kids in the trailer, and I think they're starting to notice the target audience is a bit. It's not just it doesn't just consist of kids. It's like it's
Yeah.
more aimed towards people who grew up with Nintendo and more teenagers who enjoy Nintendo games.
Yeah, hip and
Hip
edgy
and edgy kids
teens.
like us. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm hip and edgy. I wish. I don't think I ever am going to be, but whatever. Anyways, our next topic is The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild launch. So, recently, I guess, there was kind of a little... Typhlosion, you want to explain it? Because I'm not exactly even sure.
Uh, So it's like, okay, there's a lot of, I mean, it's really hard to talk about rumors and leaks because every day it's like gets toppled over by the other, one by
Yeah.
another. There's a lot of good sources, a lot of bad ones. I mean, there's no real middle point sometimes, but so basically for a while it seemed like we might not be getting Zelda as a launch title, like it was kind of promised in a
Yeah.
way for March 2017, but now like EB Games, it was like they'd been putting out promotional items saying like, yeah, it's gonna be 2017 spring launch, which kind of makes it sound like March, which with the
Yeah.
NX.
I,
Just that's
I feel like
basically it.
Nintendo's smart enough to have it at least. I feel they're smart enough to have it launch in March because I don't see why they wouldn't have it launch alongside the NX or Nintendo Switch, whatever. I don't care anymore. But seriously, I don't think they're gonna be that dumb and release it away from it because I feel
Yeah,
that's gonna drive a lot of the sales up and people will just forget about it if
yeah,
it's gonna come out 2 months later. And it would be good to have
right.
like a bundle with it as well.
Yeah, a
That's what
bundle
I would
for
buy.
sure would be
I would buy
necessary.
it. Even if it was $50 more,
Yeah,
that's actually a good deal because most
yeah.
Nintendo games are $60 at this point, and
40 to 60 depending on depending on what system you're
yeah,
buying it for.
yeah,
And then also, as you were saying with the bundle thing, it would be a really good idea to bundle that game with it. I mean, but the thing is, I don't want them to rush the game either.
that's true.
I mean, it's like, you really want the game, but you want it to be good. That's one of my big concerns too.
Yeah,
But
that's true.
I think they've been putting a lot of work into it. They have a really good development team. It's people that worked on Xenoblade X Chronicles, or I don't know
Wait,
what
seriously?
it's called.
Xenoblade Chronicles
Uh,
X?
that's what I was heard
Yeah.
around E3 time. Yeah,
Oh wow, I
like
didn't know that.
these people know what
Oh,
to
then I'm
do
really gonna
with big
like it.
games.
Jeez.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. So yeah, I guess Breath of the Wild, it would make sense for them to have it launch, but at the same time, I guess I really don't want it rushed. So
yeah. We'll have to wait and see.
yeah, that's all we can pretty much do for Breath of the Wild. Next up, the EB Games leak that literally just came out. That was literally just confirmed fake a while ago.
Yes. If you don't know what it is, basically, I mean, it was mostly, it showed like what kind of looked like red 3DS cases for which the Nintendo Switch games would be in, because they're cartridges now, and which I think is pretty cool. But yeah, it was basically confirmed fake, like, I don't know, 5 minutes before this. I don't know.
Recording this.
Yeah, and we could mostly talk about Zelda being a launch title. I know we just talked about it, but this is not related to it. It just had it in it.
Yeah.
It also had like Skyrim, and then but the big thing was Mario Kart 8. It was like 24 new tracks upon the 48, making it 72.
I guess if you think about it, I'm surprised that so many people actually believed it. I know it looked real and all, but it's kind of like 10 new characters doesn't really.
I don't know.
think Nintendo would advertise a new battle mode. I don't think that's what draws people into Mario Kart.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, because Mario Kart 8 didn't have like a proper battle mode, really.
Oh, yeah,
so I mean, like they're advertising the new features.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It's like I'm sort of shocked people believed it, and also not really. I mean, it was kind of surprising because the only thing it really detailed was Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you can't really detail much of Skyrim.
No.
Because everyone knows it. But why was Mario Kart like such detail? But then it was also really vague. Like it lists no new characters, not even King Boo, who we saw in the trailer.
I don't know. It also. To me, I'm surprised people believed it because it didn't look like a Nintendo box art. It doesn't seem like they would advertise a battle mode and all the new features on the front. That seems like something for the back cover.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But
yeah.
I really don't know.
I mean,
it didn't really
I guess
like
I could see like yeah. It's I guess I see what you're saying. But I mean, speaking of those new features though, it's like it would be cool if that was the type of stuff like that it had, like more character. I mean, obviously it's gonna at least have one new character, and hopefully more tracks, and a battle.
We need Honey back.
Oh no,
that's a horrible idea.
That was weird. That was Pink Gold Peach.
Woohoo. Okay.
But yeah, that's it. Let's hope it's real, or somewhat.
Hopefully we can get some new features in there for Mario Kart. Anyways, our last topic here is Mother 3, second quarter 2017, a rumor. I kind of find this hard to believe because this has kind of been Nintendo's joke almost. Because I know at an E3, it said, they had a little joke thing, and there was like a disgruntled fan. It's like, come on, Reggie, give us Mother 3. And he said, how about this? And threw a fire.
Oh.
Obviously.
Yeah, the robot chicken thing. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to believe because it seems like it was always something out of hand's reach.
It also seems like it's always been a rumor, though. Like, it's a rumor. We've been getting all these rumors, and Mother 3, come on. I mean, that's got to be a joke, right? At this point.
I mean, yeah, well, first, it is a joke. It really is a joke. Second, I don't really know how to explain. Like, so I have mixed feelings about it. I really hope it's real because I think it would get a lot of people into it if they have all three of them released finally. In the U.S. translated.
I might actually play them then.
Yeah, I kind of don't want to play them because it's like, okay, well now I really can't play the third one.
Yeah.
But then like I also don't think it's been joked about so much. It's like something like you can't see it coming. I mean,
yeah, it's one of those things that once again Nintendo joked with it so much, and they understand that it's a joke and they take advantage of it. I don't think they're going to release it. I mean, they might. It would be good. But I'm just saying, I don't.
I think it's gonna happen. I think Nintendo's been listening to their people more. I mean, we're making if it happens, we're making progress. I mean, after this, I think if we start releasing games people want, like let's say if they could start re-releasing like the Fire Emblem games here, awesome. I think that's a thing people want too. But then next step would be to go easy on the fan games, like stop taking them down.
Yeah, I guess I feel Nintendo's starting to understand their fans more and really just,
I know this was a little off topic from it, but like there was also another rumor a while ago about GameCube Virtual Console.
That would make sense, honestly.
Yeah, yeah, but I'm saying like if like let's say is it pronounced melee or melee? I don't know. People say both. I'll just call it melee.
Yeah.
No, it's not melee HD, but it kind of is. Like it's like more. I don't know how to describe it. It'll look probably better, but it's not melee HD really. The people kind of want, but I think it's a step in the right direction if they listen and they don't change the game. Okay, we just want a new system.
Yeah.
It's okay. Just leave it as it is. But if they did that,
yeah.
and if they did that, I mean, it would kind of make sense. Mother 3. I mean, it was like you're listening to your people. I don't know. I think it's possible.
Nintendo's really, I guess, just overall listening more. As we saw with the Nintendo Switch trailer, they're starting to understand their fans.
Yeah.
I think they're really just taking the time to understand what they need to do instead of just throwing things out there, new projects. Oh my god, let's try this, let's try this, let's try this. It's kind of like YouTube. A lot of people are just like, oh, okay, I'm just going to throw out this new thing.
1,000-degree knives.
I'm going to throw out this new thing and hope it works.
I'm gonna heat up this knife.
If you actually analyze what works, then they're going to actually have success, and I think they're understanding that now.
I mean, especially okay, I'm not a sports game fan. I don't really like too much sports. I'll watch football, but I don't really like playing anything or watching too much of it. But I don't like sports games. But I don't really like sports games. But I saw in the trailer they have sports games.
I feel
and
that's really going to help them. Oh.
Yeah.
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 I guess overall Nintendo Switch leaks, they're somewhat believable. Some of them, there's just so many of them that at this point it's kind of hard to believe them, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, some are believable, some aren't believable.
So, I guess, this is going to wrap up this episode of the Nintencast. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Not sure when we're going to upload these, when these are going to be. They're just going to be a regular, kind of a thing on my channel, for now.
Yeah.
But anyways.
And we'll see how it goes.
Thank you guys all so much for watching this. Check out Typhlosion Plays. I'll put a link in the description.
Subscribe.
Link in the end card. Subscribe for more of these. And yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching this Nintencast. And as usual, bye.